You know when people do that? Like,
No.
they do when they like get clear in their throat.
What, if they're like warming up?
Yeah.
If they're going to sing?
Yeah, singers can do it, but I've seen people go on radio do it. You're not singing on radio, are you?
That reminds me of, I'm guessing you've seen Anchorman.
Yeah.
So you see him practicing before he's warming his voice up. Unique New York.
Yeah.
The arsonists had... No, I can't even say it now.
The arsonists had oddly shaped feet. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Welcome to the podcast, everybody. It's the Really Real Show, Really Random Show. It's one of 2016. Boom! Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one.
That's what we want.
We made it. 2016. Well, I say we. Podcast. Barker and Parker. She ain't even here.
Nah.
She didn't even make it to the first show of 2016.
Do you reckon she'll be here for any other ones in 2016?
She's SuperGirl. She does what she wants.
That's true.
She goes around saving people. She's like, we'll do this, we'll do that. When you tell me what to do, I'll be here. You want to be here. She doesn't sound like that. She's not from the Bronx or anything. But Nick's here. Hey, Nick.
How you doing? You right?
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
Nick's from the Pho Podcast, which you can hear on the same feed as this.
Yeah, if you're into your travel.
You like our sister podcast with Amy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. I like your podcast. Yeah, I mean, I said to Amy, I said, how awkward would it be if I hated your podcast?
It would be very, very awkward. But then we do like to give each other actual real advice. Because what's the point of saying, oh, everything's perfect. Don't ever change.
Yeah, but no, it's terrible.
So we do. We both listen to each other's podcasts and we give each other honest advice. But we have a lot of fun doing it.
What made you want to do a podcast? Go on.
I think
I've heard Amy's reasons.
Actually, the truth is Amy wanted to. And it took a while for her to convince me that we should do it together. She said, why don't you just appear on it a little bit? And I thought, okay, every now and then I will, but I won't do any work or prep for it. I'll just rock up and chat and whatever.
Yeah. I'll be the lazy one.
Yeah. Then we done our first episode, and I thought,
over.
I love that. But before that, I listened to loads of... I was well into podcasts.
What sort of podcast you listen to? Come on, let's have a little podcast geek out before the show
Football. So 5 Live, 606 phone in.
Yeah.
I like Greg James's podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
And Chris Moyles.
Yep.
Listen to him. But then there's
his one on Radio X is good.
Yeah, that's the one I mean.
Oh, okay.
His breakfast show on Radio X. And there's some other travel podcasts that I listen to.
Yeah.
But what's one that I do want to give a mention to? It's completely escaped me now.
They're not listening podcasts.
Lots of random. I listen to yours as well, yeah. But have you actually one of your friends who you do the podcast with recommended to me No Such Thing as a Fish?
Yes.
Have you heard that?
They're the guys who come up with all the facts of QI.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a good one.
But I do a lot of driving for my job, hence why you need podcasts because you can't listen to radio constantly.
Exactly.
You can't. So a podcast.
You'll be listening right now. People are driving right now listening to this podcast.
Could be.
Yeah. Well, it should be. Anyway, in today's show, me and Nick and me doing the random looking through the answers and question thing, which is pretty funny. Amy, do you want to get her in? Amy, come here.
She's mouthing things to us from outside the studio.
The podcast you want to mention is Sheffield Wednesday.
Sheffield Wednesday podcast?
Well, I do listen to that, yeah. So
do you do it, or do you know the people that do it?
I don't know them. So they're a group of guys and one woman, actually. 5 of them, I think. They're just fans, but they've been doing it for about 5 years.
Is it the only fans they've got?
So it's them and me, which equals 6. So yes, you're right. But no, they put a good show together.
Yeah.
But they're all amateurs. It's nothing.
All amateurs.
Nothing glamorous at all.
Buck your ideas up.
Yeah, but they're really good.
Be better.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in the show today, we talk a lot about poo.
A lot about poo.
And we just try and answer. We try and find the questions of some of the answers. It's weird. It's a weird setup, isn't it?
We dance to Aqua.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about it. I can't forget about that already. That actually happened. Okay, so listen to the show. It was on CCR on the 2nd of January. You'll listen to the podcast right now. So thank you for downloading. Make sure you give us little rates and reviews and stuff. And find us on Twitters, Tumblrs, Instagrams, and Facebooks. Right, we're going to be back after the show with a pointless outro.
Put that coffee down, because it's time for the Really Real Show with Adam Barker and Emily Parker. Seriously, Parker and Barker, you can't write this stuff. It rhymes. Get it?
Ain't no stopping us now.
Well, I am familiar with your compulsion to follow the rules, but you see, I can't do that.
So fetch. What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang from England.
I felt a great disturbance in the force.
What have we done?
He is coming. Cover your butt.
Happy New Year, everyone! It's 2016. It's the Really Real Show. Really random show, really. We're here on CCR. I'm Adam, and as always, I'm joined by Emily. Hello, Emily. Oh, no, she's not even here.
Hi, Adam.
Yeah, she doesn't even talk like that. More it's like, hi, Adam! And then she has a go at me for doing a bad impression of her, usually. But Nick's here.
What up?
All right, Nick.
Hey, how you doing?
Right, hang on. If you were a radio DJ, right?
Right.
Would that be your sign-in? Would that be your like, what up? What up?
Yeah, I thought it sounded good.
Yo, Nick Thompson here. What up?
Do you not think it should be?
You're listening to the Top 40 here with Nick Thompson. What up?
What up?
Up next, we've got Lionel Richie. Nick's here. Nick is Amy from Fresh Friday and Drive and What the Pho Podcast.
Yep.
Other half.
Yeah, she's done well, hasn't she?
She's done all right, hasn't she? She bagged you.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what I mean? She won right there. So we had her in last week on Boxing Day. So how was your Christmas and New Year?
It was really good. It lived up to all expectations. No, truthfully, I really like the whole of December, really. A lot of people get a bit fed up with the whole build-up.
Like Amy.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah. She's like, 23rd of December, I'm over Christmas.
Oh, she's great. I like all the build-up. I've had a really good December, and yeah, New Year's was great. It was good fun. Wasn't too heavy, but it's been great. But now in January, I need some sort of pick-me-up, and this is it.
Detox.
Oh, detox as well, yeah.
It's like
but it's a bit boring, a bit depressing, January, isn't it?
It is, because everything's over.
Yeah.
Unless it's your birthday or something. But even then, you have a birthday in January, no one really cares.
And that's exactly the situation Amy's got. Hers is on the 9th of January, and yeah, we always struggle to kind of get a group together to do anything.
Because everyone's skint, bloated, everybody's on quit drinking for January.
Yeah.
I'm doing dry you Henry or saying, innit?
Try you, Henry.
Try you Henry. Try you Henry. Sound like that. They're doing dry mum. I'm not drinking for a month now, and they're not eating properly, so you can't really go, go out for a meal. Like, now I've eaten quality I've got quality shoots coming out of my nose.
Yeah, and they tend to hibernate. It's because it's like dark and cold outside. And
they're
people
not.
Just
it's because they just want to play with their toys that they got at Christmas.
That's true. Yeah, very true.
That's what it is. So, but you're here.
Yep.
It is the 2nd of January.
Is it? Yes, it
is. Which is it's a bit of a rubbish day, really, isn't it? Because yesterday is a hangover day.
And it was.
Luckily, today's a Saturday. I mean, a lot of people will go back to work.
Oh, yeah, no, it's worked out well this year, hasn't it? So, yeah, I'm normally back to work on the 2nd of Jan, but, yeah not till the 4th, baby.
Yeah, look at you. It's all going to go on a Really Real Show. Anyway, so Really Real Show. We usually talk about movies, but like I said, no. Because Parker ain't here, right? She's out saving the world and stuff. She's like Bob Geldof. Yeah,
I'd put them both in the same category. Yeah,
couldn't split them apart really. If you put them in the same room together, you'd be like, hang on, it's one person. She will not like that reference one bit.
You're talking about appearance, yeah,
yeah, and everything. I sort of thought I'm not talking about movies because we know movies is Star Wars. It's dominating the box office, right? And I haven't got the energy. So what we did on CCR, I went in a group and I said to everybody, "Help me out. Can't bother doing any prep for my show. I'm being lazy." So can you just give me some answers to any question in the world? Mm-hmm. Which they did. Mm-hmm. Some of them were trying to be clever. Some of them were just being downright rude. But they're written down in these little bits of paper like a sweepstake. Yep. And we just pick them out and we talk.
Yeah, and I think it's a really good idea. I have listened to one of your shows before when you did this with Ginny, and it sounded really good fun.
It could either be a great show where we find some funniness and entertainment and light entertainment, and we get through an hour and we please the nation.
It could be.
Or we could spend an hour being really dull, really disappointing and depressing because the questions and the answers are really dull and depressing.
Are you a fan of Friends?
Yes.
Do you know the episode where Ross gets to know Mike and they have a mandate? And so what's the difference between lager and beer? It could be one of those.
You reckon it is? This is the first time me and you have actually spoken just by ourselves. Usually we have Amy around.
Amy's normally the glue.
Yeah, we go out for a drink
anchor.
and that. We can all chat, but she's there.
Yeah, that's true.
The first time we've been let loose on it by ourselves.
That's true. Yeah.
So you're right. This could turn into us not knowing what to do because we just turn to Amy.
Yeah.
And we'd have her help us out.
Yeah. So it could be exactly like the Ross and Mike scenario.
Oh, no. What do you reckon? We'll see. All right. Well, let's just crack on with it.
Okay.
Let's just crack on. Let's try and not be too disheartened by the fact that we're going to struggle. No, I'm joking.
That's going to be good.
All right. Okay. So I'm getting the first one. Great Ormond Street Hospital.
Okay.
Can't get much comedy out of that, can we?
Not really.
No.
So what? That's the answer.
That's the answer. Great Ormond Street Hospital.
Okay.
You know, when you go to Great Ormond Street Hospital, that's the main one in London. Yeah, they do kids who are sick and that they send them there. A lot of charity in that for it.
Yeah.
It's quite a big hospital, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there other hospitals around the country to do the same thing? Or is this just one that they've just decided that we're just going to put all our eggs in this basket?
That's a very good question. Yeah, actually, is the point that it's a kind of not centre of excellence, but that's they only specialise on children.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm sure there are. So you might get a hospital. I think here in Chelmsford, they do all sorts, but I think they're a burns specialist place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe that's what it is. But you're right. It's a charity. It's not. Is it government funded or part government funded? I don't know.
I don't know. It's weird. Do you know what? Here's a question. I don't even know how charities work. I really don't.
Because
I know it sounds like a really stupid thing to say. Of course, charities. You give money to charity, that goes. But I don't actually know how they work. How do I've got family members that work in charity.
I was just going to say, these are a lot of people's jobs, and there are some good jobs out there. If you're running a charity, you immediately assume everyone there's volunteering, don't you?
Yeah.
But I suppose people can't just volunteer for that, because then they have to go to their real job to earn money to live. So it's for some people, it's a proper job.
It's as if you would try and do a radio station by just getting volunteers.
As if that's ever going to work.
That would never work, obviously. You know what I mean? Because you'd end up getting people like me.
Well, yeah, it's very true. Yeah,
doing a show every week.
Right, you get what you pay for, don't you?
I'm lucky the bosses don't listen to this.
Oh, do they not?
Of course they don't. Because if they did, I wouldn't be here.
That's supportive.
Because they'd be like, "Is he still doing the show where he just talks for an hour about nothing?"
Yeah, has he not run out of material?
Is he really just doing that? Is he just using this as an hour of just nattering? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, Great Ormond Street Hospital, that's the answer.
Yep.
So, the question probably is, where does... Oh, I've got it. If they are listening.
Here we go. You're gonna take this seriously.
Let's see if they are listening.
You're going to get this.
When Matt and Hal aren't here running things,
yeah,
where are they spending all their free time volunteering?
Perfect.
The answer is...
Great Ormond Street. Great Ormond Street
Hospital.
I was going to say Ormond Street, but no, Ormond Street.
Do you think I'm close?
I don't really care, to be honest with you, or not.
Okay.
Because we know that they are. That's all they do. They're volunteering there because they're nice people.
What do you think the question could be?
What is the name of the Children's Hospital in London?
Well, there's a good chance. I mean, that is correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure if someone would have... So wait, am I getting this right? So yeah, someone's made the answer. But have they also thought of the question, or does the question not exist?
No, they must have. That was the aim of the game. It was like they got from, but no one's told me the question.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Okay,
but they've obviously thought one up in their head.
So yeah, the point is, think of a question, but just give us the answer.
Do you give money to charity?
I do actually. Do you want,
what's your rules to give money to charity?
Well, first of all, the way I've done it is, if it's something, if a charity are fighting against something which has kind of affected you badly in your life at one point, but also if you think that actually could come in handy to me one day. So the two would be like cancer research every month I donate to, and also the air ambulance. And actually, I've had no involvement with the air ambulance so far.
Yeah.
But one day I might.
Yeah. I like that idea. See, I'm a little bit kind of like, I give money to charity, but I'm kind of like, I'll only do it to the ones I want to do it to, and I don't do the same one.
Oh, what you mean? Like randomly?
I pick and choose.
Okay. Are we talking like people shaking buckets or a direct debit?
Direct debit.
Yeah. Okay.
But I pick and choose.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. You're spreading the wealth.
I give it to. I don't know. I like to give one to like. It sounds like really weird because like, you're talking about cancer research. Yeah, we need to do that, and Essex Air Ambulance. Yeah, because like, you might need it one day.
Yeah.
But I'm always like giving money to charity, like dogs charities.
Okay.
Because I feel guilty.
Right.
This is me. Well, I'm going to get real now. On the really real show. I feel guilty that there's so many like dogs and animals out there that are mistreated.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
I feel like as a human species, right, we are overbreeding these things.
Yep. Definitely.
And we are putting them in a position and then just kicking them out in the curb because we don't consider them equal.
Yep.
And I just feel bad that we don't control it properly. So we need these charities to try and get us back from our mistakes that we make.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's just my way of thinking and say like a dog's charity or even a cat, an animal charity.
Yeah, and we could be here all night if we're talking about things that humans are not great at when it comes to animals.
Sounds like a podcast after night podcast we could probably do one day.
But yeah, no, that's a good point. But you don't have pets yourself. Are you really an animal person?
Yeah, I've got dogs.
Have you? I've been around your house. Have I seen your dogs before?
They weren't there for my birthday.
Oh, well, there you go.
I put them in a shelter. No, I didn't. Right, you want to pick the next one?
Oh, yeah, okay. Right, let's do
it. Nick's here.
Okay. Just one word here.
Yep.
Slippers.
Oh, slippers. Oh. Do you know what? I don't even like. I hate slippers.
Okay.
Do you know what I hate more than slippers? Crocs.
Yeah, I'm proud to say I've never owned a pair of Crocs before.
What is the point of them?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe if I had worn some, I might think, oh, these are actually really good. But I never have.
I hate Crocs. I hate slippers. I hate sandals. Flip-flops.
Flip-flops are good.
No, they're not. You're a flip-flop fan, are you?
Yeah.
I hate flip-flops, Nick.
They're just so convenient.
I'm not a feet man.
Okay.
Right? And I hate flip-flops. Because I don't like the noise they make.
Yeah.
And then you just skank your feet.
That's true.
Looking around, feet are horrible.
Yeah.
And then flip-flops, they're horrible.
Let's see what you've got on your feet now. Okay,
They're a bit muddy.
Yeah,
that's because I slipped.
They're disgusting.
They are a bit skanky.
What are we calling them? They're not trainers. What are they? Just shoes?
Like bowling shoes.
They do look a bit like
they're really cold. I'm one of those people, though, when it comes to slippers, right? I don't like slippers because they remind me of old people.
Well, do you not like old people?
No, I do like old people. Don't start making out I don't like. But old people wear slippers all the time at home, and it makes me. If I went into someone's house and they're sitting there wearing slippers, I'd feel like I've impeded their chill out time.
What? Because you don't have anything on your feet apart from socks.
No, because it's like when you've got slippers on, it's like end of the day. I'm done.
I see what you mean.
Don't want to. That's it. I'm done now. I want to sit in front of the TV and chill out or read a book.
And get my slipper on.
Get my slippers on, put my feet up and all that stuff. And then you turn up and someone's wearing slippers. Same as if someone wears a dressing gown. It's like you're not dressed.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like going around people's houses when they're not ready. They're not dressed. Mm-hmm. I feel weird.
Yeah.
It's like, if you come around my house, I would never be wearing I don't wear dressing gowns anyway. I wouldn't be wearing a dressing gown, or I wouldn't be wearing a pair of lounge trousers. If people come round, if I've got lounge trousers on at 7 o'clock in the evening, and say you rang up and said I'm coming over, I'd go and put a pair of jeans on.
Right, okay. On that, here's a good one for you. Now, I find this the most bizarre thing ever, but people of a certain generation...
Yes. Old people.
Yeah.
You can say old people. It's like an offensive term.
I was trying to be very sensitive there, wasn't I? They'll just say they're in the area.
Yeah.
They'll just pop in to visit, won't they?
Of course they will.
And so it's let's say I'm with my parents somewhere, and they'll say, "Oh, let's see if so and so are around," their friends. And I was like, "Oh, are you going to phone them to check they're in first?" They're like, "Oh no, just pop round." I would hate that if someone just popped round my house.
I don't like that.
Because I probably would be just dressing gown or whatever. But yeah, people are busy. People have got lives. Just send a text message at least. So you'd never just randomly pop round someone's house.
I popped round yours the other day. I texted and said,
"Oh yeah,
I'll be round in about an hour."
Let's say, where'd your grandparents live nearby, or did they live nearby?
They live in Braintree, so they live down the road.
If you're in Braintree, would you think to yourself, I'm just going to pop and say hello?
I'd give them a call first.
Exactly.
Make sure they're in. Don't want to waste your time.
Good. You are a normal human being.
Yeah, I always do. I always ring first.
Good.
I was at work the other day. My mate was 5 minutes around the corner, and I rang him up.
Good.
So I'm going to pop round for a cup of tea. He went, cool. All right then. So if he was in his slippers, he could take. Well, yeah. I don't wear slippers over. I just walk around with socks or bare feet.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Well, I'd be after everything you've said, I'd be surprised if you then said, "Yeah, I've got I've got a pair of slippers all the time."
Yeah, it would be weird. I hate slippers. You got some? Yeah, I got loads.
Yeah. So I'm not really a slipper person. I wonder if the question was, what did I buy today? Because I actually did buy myself a pair of slippers today.
Dressing gowns. I don't like dressing gowns. Right.
Okay.
Dressing gowns are the thing you wear in between being naked and getting dressed.
Yep.
That's what they're for. You get a dressing gown, you go to a hotel, you get a dressing gown, because it's when you get out of the shower, put a dressing gown on, you get changed. Mm-hmm. People live in dressing gowns. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop living in dressing gowns. It's dirty. You look dirty. Even though you've just had a shower, you may have had a shower. But you look dirty. You look like you're festering at home. You look like you're not ready. It's like, I watch Big Brother. No, to tell you Big Brother. Yeah. A guy sitting around in a dressing gown all day long. And someone said, you're not going to get out. He goes, well, I'm uncomfortable in this. I'm like, yeah, but you're making me uncomfortable. Because you look like you're too comfortable and you look dirty, like you're in a wash.
Hey, that'll teach you for watching Big Brother.
Hey, no wrong, Big Brother.
Lesson learned.
Nothing wrong with that. You'd be good on that.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because, they need someone that doesn't really care.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'd be like, whatever. I'm here to just have fun.
I'm sure I'd enjoy it, make the most of it, but I don't think I'd be that interesting to watch.
No, probably not.
So, we agree on something.
Yeah.
Do you want to come up with another question for what this answer might be?
For slippers. What does Adam hate?
There you go.
Slippers.
Bang on.
I'm not having it. Slippers and dressing gowns. Don't get me started. Anyway, seeing this as a radio show, and we're on CCR, we're going to have an advert break. Because apparently that's what we do. So we have adverts, and we play adverts out. So we're going to do that, and when we come back, we're going to continue going through these random answers here on the Really Random Show with Adam and Nick. You are, Nick?
Yep.
Happy?
Yeah, happy.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking it'll be brilliant if now the first advert you play is an advert for a company trying to sell slippers. After you've said how much you hate them.
Hey, it's just my view. Ain't anyone else's view. Anyway, we'll be back after this.
Tweet the show at RealShowCCR.
Really real show, really random show. This music reminds me of you and Amy.
Why?
It's like a funky sort of travel sort of music. Just imagine you two getting your salsa on.
Yeah, Amy did used to do salsa. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, she was proper into it.
Why don't you tell me more about yourself? I know a lot about Amy. I know nothing about you.
Okay. So, do you want to give me a brief topic, like what exactly?
Where was you born? We do quick fire questions.
Yeah, I prefer that. Go.
Where was you born?
Malden.
Who do you support?
Sheffield Wednesday.
Why?
Family reasons.
Oh, okay. How old was you when you met Amy?
19.
When did you start going out with Amy?
So, that age, but that was 2008. And
okay.
It's now 2016.
Yeah, check you out.
Long time.
Okay. Why don't you want to do radio?
I enjoy listening to it too much to then get involved with it being like a job. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm a big radio fan. Love listening to it.
What's your podcast called?
What the Pho?
What do you do on that?
We talk about all our travel adventures, and we get guests on, and we talk about their travel adventures.
Where have you travelled to?
A lot around Asia. India was our favourite. About a lot of Southeast Asia, like Thailand, Cambodia, Indonesia. We've done Australia, New Zealand. Australia was actually really boring.
Yeah.
Like, people in this country go on about, one day I'll live in Australia or whatever, but Australia was a more boring version of the UK. Seriously. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah. But New Zealand was really cool.
Yeah.
But a lot of Europe, I've been around America. I worked in America for a while as well.
Yeah.
And a little bit of South Africa and Morocco. So that's a good spread around, but still lots more to do.
Where's the place you're most looking forward to going?
Actually, next year for honeymoon, we are planning on going back to India. But last time we done the north, and we're going to go back to the south.
Okay.
We've heard it's just so different. There's a lot. It's a big country. There's a lot to see.
Would you ever like to go to North Korea?
Yeah, big time.
What entices you to go there?
I love going to places that are just different, and that's going to be as good as it gets, different wise, and without leaving the planet probably. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that really intrigues me. But the thing is, when we're older, all these places will be fine. Probably like Afghanistan, Iraq.
Yeah.
They'll be fine to travel because when our parents were our age, places like Vietnam, Cambodia are big no-go.
Yeah.
You don't go there. There's wars going on there. Now everyone goes. So it will change. I'm looking forward to visiting these places when I'm older. Yeah.
What excites you the most?
Seriously, like just adventure. Like we could be, if me and Amy go away somewhere for a weekend, we could be like let's say we land. I remember we went to Krakow once in Poland, and we landed one night, and it was really late at night, and we were trying to get a taxi and a bus into town to find our place, and we couldn't find where we're living. We're on a dark, cold street. It was snowing. We could have easily freaked out. Oh my god, we're lost in a strange city.
I would have.
But adventure just, mate, that does it for me. I get excited by that.
Do you think you are like the new Indiana Jones?
No, because I don't have a whip. Amy can vouch for that.
That's it. No whip. You got the hat, and they walk around, and why is there got to be snakes?
It's just a whip. No, I don't see myself as Indiana Jones. What do I see myself as? Daniel Craig and James Bond. He travels a lot. And
you think you're James Bond?
And he travels around the world. He looks good. No, not at all.
Are you the sort of person that, if TV and film disappeared, you would just be able to get on with your life?
Actually, to be honest, I really like film and TV. Yeah, so people think you should be ashamed of, when you get home from a day at work and you just want to just sit and watch TV for a few hours. Nothing wrong with that.
I love it.
Yeah, I would go to far to say I really enjoy watching TV. Not all the time, but yeah, I love it. TV and films. I'm a big film buff.
Are you a social media fan?
Yes, mainly for kind of work reasons. Like the company I work for, we use it a lot and it's really useful. And the podcast is really good. If I didn't do them things, I probably wouldn't use it. I wouldn't be like, just had a curry, hashtag love curry, hashtag love life, hashtag mega lols. I wouldn't bother with all that stuff.
Hashtag regretting in the morning.
Something like that, yeah. Hashtag ring of fire.
Yeah. All right, okay, well, let's carry on, shall we? Right, we're going to keep going through these. Got loads in there, look. Loads.
Yeah.
This Tupperware box got eaten by my dog, by the way.
Oh, that explains.
Yeah. Look at the lid.
That explains why it's broken, and explains all the
I'm not just cheap, I know Tupperware boxes don't cost that much to get. You can get free with an Indian.
Yeah, with a takeaway,
Yeah. Right, okay, so let's have a look at this one. Rebecca is my favourite.
Who could have wrote that, I wonder?
Well, I know it wasn't Rebecca.
Was it not?
Yeah. Okay, so that Rebecca refers to Rebecca Braybrook. She's a CCR presenter. She used to do Wednesday Drive, but then she went off to uni. Yeah, she got a life.
Why is she trying to better herself?
Yeah, exactly. Just stay here and volunteer, why don't you?
Yeah.
So Rebecca's my favourite. Now, okay, we go with this one. Favouritism. Are you one of the people that just wants to please everyone? Or would you happily sit there in a group of people and pick out your favourite in something?
What, favourite person?
Yeah. Favourite person or favourite film, or you one of the people that likes to kind of leave it open? You don't like to commit to favourite. Because saying something's your favourite, it's quite a commitment, really. Because you've got to back it up. Because I always think it's weird that when you say something's your favourite, people treat you like you need to then prove it.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why is it your favourite?
Yeah.
And you're like, hang on, it's my favourite, I like it, but why? You feel like you need to vouch for it.
And a lot of the time, things like that, like Amy might say, do you like this or that? I don't even know what I'm talking about, but let's just imagine something. Do you like this or that? And I'll say, I like that. Let's say, I don't know, a colour or whatever. She's like, yeah. And she'll say, but why? I'm like, I don't know why. Just my brain, something's happening inside my brain, which means I like it that more than the other one.
Yeah.
But no, like with people, I think we all, whether we talk about it or not, we all have our kind of favourite people.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely someone who would want to. Because what did you say? Someone who either picks your favourites or likes to please everyone.
Yeah.
I like to please everyone. I like to be nice to everyone. You know, like on, I think we spoke about it before, the film Inside Out. You know how Joy just wants to be happy all the time, and if someone's sad, they're like, oh, look at this shiny thing.
Yeah, you can't be sad. You can't be sad.
Yeah, so I'm a bit like that. But I think with films and music and stuff, I can be quite opinionated. But yeah, I'll happily pick a favourite film.
Yeah.
Do you want to know?
And you'd vouch by it, and you'd stick up for it, and you'd back it up.
Yeah.
And then someone decided to come in here and trample over it and say, look, you're terrible. And that's what I find crazy. When you commit to saying you like something, you're opening yourself up for people to then judge you.
Yeah.
Like you did to me earlier when I said,
what did I do?
I watch Big Brother, and you went, well, that's what you get for watching Big Brother.
Oh, yeah.
I
did judge you then.
Yeah, exactly. But I think people do it without even realising it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's what you get for watching Big Brother. I did it earlier with the slippers. I was judging people who wear slippers.
Yeah.
There's plenty of nice people out there that wear slippers. You wear slippers. I'm not joking. I just don't like them. But there's too many people out there that when you say something's your favourite, you like it. It's not like it's like it then becomes popular, and you're not allowed to like it anymore.
That's true. Well, a lot of people, let's say there's a band out there.
Oh, the age-old, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll be honest, Amy does this a bit. So if there's a band that no one knows about, but she knows about them, she'll be like, oh, yeah, they're great, they are. And as soon as they get big and everyone likes them, she's like, no big deal. Like, I knew them before they got big. I liked them then. I don't like them now.
I hate that. What's the difference? It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Yeah. Well, can I just say that I feel like the listeners will be shouting at the radio now saying, because I was about to tell you my favourite film.
Oh, yes.
I was about to, and they're probably now thinking, well, what was it then?
Hang on, let's just tease it a little bit longer. Go on then. I was just doing it because what happened, the detector for no sound starts to kick in after about 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So I just like to mess around.
Okay, so my favourite film of all time is...
Hang on.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, that was the wrong one. That's
Would you? Well, not okay. And sometimes, because now you might say to me, "Oh, that's rubbish. You're wrong." But like, if it's an opinion, you like no, you can't be wrong if it's an opinion. But what do you think of that film?
Shawshank Redemption is a great movie.
Yeah,
I think it's a brilliant movie. It's definitely up there. You know, like they have the top 10 movies of all time, and they're always the same films. Really, like it's always like Pulp Fiction, Godfather Part 2, Godfather Part 1. What's the films there? Dark Knight's up there. Do you know what I mean? There was the same sort of
I love the
movies.
Dark Knight films, yeah.
But then Shawshank's always up there, like 1, 2, maybe 3. And people were like, it's a great movie. I don't think I've ever heard somebody come up and say, terrible movie.
Yeah. Not terrible. Because I know there's certain scenes in it which are quite hard to watch, and that's why Amy doesn't like to see it on a regular basis. But, yeah, she'd never say it's a bad film.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one of my favourites also is Django, which, again, there are some very hard scenes to watch in
That's
it.
a good film.
But I think it's a brilliant film.
That is a good film. I do like that.
Yeah.
But like with like favouritism, I do love the whole way that when you pick your favourite, like it's supposed to be a positive thing, isn't it? Like when you say something's your favourite, you're actually being positive about saying. But people latch on and go, well, that's ridiculous.
They want to bring you down, mood hoovers.
That's ridiculous. How could he be your favourite? I was your favourite.
So are you happy to kind of put your cards on the table and say, yeah, that's my favourite? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it with people as well.
Yeah, go on. Who's your top 5 people?
What, of all time?
At CCR. In order. Go. Who's number 1?
Oh, okay. Should I do it? Should I do it?
And you don't have to be awkward with me here, because I'm not at CCR. So.
Yeah, because you're not in the list.
If I was at CCR, I wouldn't be in the list.
Oh, who knows?
Right, so who's your number 1 at CCR?
Let's say Amy.
No, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
People I work with her on stuff. I get on with her really well. She's a friend outside of what I do. She's up there.
Good. Okay, she's number 1.
Ryan.
Yeah.
I'd say him number 2.
Yeah.
See, I'm coming across really arrogant. I'm just sort of people were listening thinking, God, I hate that. But definitely Ryan. He's helped me out so much. Done loads of work with me, like at CCO and that, and like I've had drinks with him outside of work.
Yeah.
Number 3, Ginny.
Yeah, you do a lot of her.
Done the Monday show with Ginny. She's a cracking girl, and when you do a show with her, she's funny. She'd always help you out in there. Number 4, Emily, co-host of this show, who's never here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
so this used to be number 1. She's slowly going down.
Maybe she'll never know. She will never know whether she could have been at the top. But when she's here, she's good. It's fun.
And finally, number 5.
Number 5, I'm gonna say Sam Chamness.
Oh, yeah?
Because I could just talk to that guy for ages.
He could talk to anyone for ages.
Yeah. Now, see, what I thought I just did there, in my head, was a positive thing. I just bigged up 5 people and said how much I liked them.
Yeah.
People will listen to this, and they will think about the people I didn't mention.
Yeah, and they think just because you're not a top favourite, it has to then mean that you don't like them.
Yeah.
When it's just not, that's not true at all.
And that's my whole point of view on a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Just because why you got to be negative about it?
And
it'd be different if you'd asked me who were the top 5 people you hate.
Oh, that's next. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would have been horrible, and then take a negative from that. Yeah, because I am being a bit nasty, but I would never do that.
And think about it this way: if the 4 people, so forget Amy, she was number 1.
Yeah.
If the other 4 wanted to, which they wouldn't, you could have in that sentence. So, in that what you were just saying, you've bigged up 5 people.
Yeah.
Amy's number 1. So the other 4, they could be like, "Oh, I'm not number 1," and then even though you've bigged them all up, they could take that negatively.
Exactly. They could easily do it. It's like, have you ever seen these polls at like the top 10 best films of the year and top 10 worst films of the year?
Right.
And it always works out. It's like, so just say Toy Story was number 1, but it was also number 9 in the worst film of the year.
Yeah.
So then you're kind of like, either you just upside down, and it's like, it's because you're asking different people, and that's the problem. So like the worst films of the year, like worst songs of the year, like number 9 would be the number 2, or the number 5 would be the number 3. Do you know what I mean? It's really weird how.
Can I ask you, just with songs, like bad songs, I'm talking guilty pleasures now, though.
You should never feel guilty
Whoa.
for liking a song.
Okay, well, do you want to hear mine first, and you tell me if I should feel guilty about it?
Yeah, we might end the show now.
It's a real weird choice. If it comes on, I just love it.
Start dancing.
I was Aqua, Dr. Jones.
No.
Remember that song?
Yeah,
Dr. Jones, call me Dr. Jones.
Did you find it?
So that's a real guilty pleasure, isn't it? That's something you shouldn't be ashamed of. Like, if I was at a party, I would not put it on, like, the kind of playlist.
So
You've got to reciprocate that now. So have you got a real guilty... when I say, some people take that wrong way, guilty pleasure, they'll say something like, Mr. Brightside. Well, no, it's a song... Oh, yes. This song does things to me.
just is this like going to be your wedding song?
Amy doesn't know it yet. First dance.
And not be funny, she's got a lovely voice. Look, listen.
I'm sure it's a computer.
No, look at her voice. It's nice there. See, she can get that done really good.
You want to start moving, don't you?
I do a little bit. Oh, this is a Europop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's proper Europop.
This is like your favourite song of all time.
Like dirty 90s Europop.
See, people would judge you for this.
Oh, big time.
I'm not judging you.
I think it's a great song. Ready? Maybe I am missing you.
He was a bald guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to it now.
You're the love I found. Dr. Jones. Such a party tune.
It is, isn't it? I remember dancing to this at a school disco with my bottle of Panda Pops.
Well, the boys one side, girl the others. Yeah, Panda Pops.
Yeah, Panda Pops.
Yeah.
Or the drinks that were in like plastic with the seal where you put the straw in the top.
Oh, yeah.
But what you did is you didn't put the straw in, you turned it upside down and bit a tiny hole in the bottom and you made it last.
Very clever.
There you go, see?
Very clever.
Racy Aqua. At school, my mate used to have this album, and he was a guy that you would never expected to like Aqua. He was a big guy. He went through puberty when he was like 4. Do you know what I mean? So he was hairy.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, oh, what are you going to listen to? We'd go to his house. He's got like the Aqua album playing.
So me and him have already got something in common.
Yeah. I'm just letting it go. I don't care. This is for you, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We've got to get your one up next, though. Have a think, though. Have you got?
I can't
But
think.
again, it has to be a real. This is a rubbish song.
Yeah.
But I can't help but love it. So you got to think of a rubbish song which you actually really love.
I think. I don't know whether it's
And can I say
up.
something controversial as well? Earlier I mentioned The Killer's Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
That's actually the opposite. That's a song that I think everyone for some reason loves, but it's a song I hate, and I think I get judged for hating that song. At the end of the party, the DJ always puts on either Mr. Brightside or something like Bon Jovi, we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's when I think it's time to leave.
Yeah, that's it.
But if you put Dr. Jones on,
That's it. It was there. Right, okay. Well, I found my guilty pleasure.
all right, well done.
It is this song.
Oh,
Do you know who it is?
yes, I will definitely recognise it.
There's 7 of them.
Is it the Club of the S?
The S. Yeah, the S Club 7.
Very good. Which song is it?
You're my number one. So cheesy.
Again, it's like that kind of 90s pop.
I heard this song back when I was younger, and I used to love it, and I think this is a great song. But then I was at an age where it wasn't cool to like S Club 7. You had to be a 9-year-old girl to like this one. I was like,
Yeah.
but this is a great song. This is a really like, come on, who can't like sing to this one? This is like one if you're at a wedding.
Yep.
Yeah, right, you ready? And then everyone get up.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, yes.
There you go. You move the arms out.
Yeah, very good. I like it.
Yeah. See.
I think if you just accept the cheese, just don't take yourself too seriously. Just accept the cheese, and you can't help but love it, can you?
I think the whole idea. This is a great sort of question, like whatever. Is that what you like is what you like.
Yeah.
Never be ashamed of your favourite. So if Rebecca is somebody's favourite, be proud of it.
Whoever you are out there.
I mean, I would put Rebecca like near my top 5. I'd put her number 6 maybe. She's not really part of this show anymore, so she got away with missing out.
See, yeah, if I had said your top 5 out of everyone, she surely would have been up there.
I tell you what, yeah, she would have been. I reckon.
Not at CCR.
Yeah, I'm just backtracking now because I know I forgot a few people. A little bit guilty.
No, later on you're going to think, oh, how could I not have mentioned that person?
I've forgotten so many people. That is a tough. But whatever. I like everyone.
Good.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, S Club 7. I just want to go here again.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, this should be a song that you'll sing to Amy. You're my number one.
A couple goes weird. You'll be like, what are you singing to a girl?
You
Beyonce voice.
You said
weird.
she was your number one at CCR.
Yeah, that's true. But I will say right now, things could change. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Things could change. She could be my number 5 soon.
Oh, and that's what I was going to say about, say, films or songs, or mainly songs. Your favourites change all the time.
Yeah.
It could be like, oh, this new song's just come out. It's great. It's my favourite. Next week, it's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, right. Let's do one more. We'll do a quick one.
Yep.
You pick.
All right. Thank you, sir. Right. This is a long one. You ready?
Yeah.
If you pull and squeeze at the same time, you'll have more luck. So if you pull and squeeze at the same time, you'll have more luck. What is that?
Sounds like a nice weekend out in Amsterdam, doesn't it? If you pull and squeeze... Actually, I know the question. How do you get out of a Chinese finger trap?
Ah, yeah.
Like, squeeze it and pull it, haven't you? At the same time.
Oh, so squeeze and pull.
Yeah, it's kind of like... If you pull...
Yeah, you can't just pull.
You can't pull Chinese finger trap. You get your finger stuck. But so you've got to kind of like pull but squeeze it. I don't know.
I think you've got it spot on, yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Or they could be saying about squeezing a lemon.
Yeah, what else do you... now I'm trying to think of things that you squeeze.
See, it's, with some of these questions that these people are thinking and the answers that are coming out, what's going through their head?
A dirty weekend in Amsterdam.
Dirty weekend in Amsterdam. Lads. Right, we're going to have some more of those adverts that CCR like to do because, people want to promote. We're all about promotion, aren't we? That's what everyone does.
Promote and help your local community. Someone
said to me the other day, they said, you're such a shameless promoter. And I said, me, Adam Barker. Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Join us after the adverts where we're going to continue talking nonsense.
Get involved. Tweet the show at RealShowCCR or find us on Facebook and Tumblr and even Instagram. Just search The Really Real Show.
We're back.
We are back.
Final part of the show. Yes. So really about the show. Nick's still here. He hasn't left. You alright?
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah, that I just still can't get over Dr. Jones earlier. So good.
Love it, mate. Love it. Right. We're going to continue I've gone through. Let's see what the next question is. Well, could be. I think it's in the bin.
What, your question?
No, that's what the answer is.
That's what it says.
The answer is I think it's in the bin.
Oh.
What could they mean? Have you ever thrown like things in the bin by accident?
What,
I'm really annoyed about it.
Something really valuable.
Yeah.
Or, what did I throw? Actually, not long ago, I did throw something in the bin.
Yeah.
And I was so gutted. Maybe, I think by accident, I think I made some food or something, you know.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that if you just made a sandwich and then, without even thinking what you were doing, rather than throw like the wrapper away or whatever mess you made, you actually throw the sandwich away. Or like normally some like
I'm just picturing you got this sandwich.
Well, first of all, no. The first thing you would do, you'd then contemplate: can I get it out the bin?
5 second rule
and still eat it.
10 second rule.
Yeah, but then I think just despair would take over, and you just start crying. Wouldn't
The
you?
way you said it as if it's happened to you before.
Oh, it has, but yeah, not a sandwich, but something like that. Yeah.
What did you make?
I really don't know. Or like it could be, I often throw away like an important document or something. You think, and then
That annoys me.
yeah, and then you end up going out to the big bin outside, and you're going through it all.
Got beans. It's always got beans or gravy or tea bags on it or something.
Yeah, there's always some sort of just generic rubbish juice.
Yeah.
There's always some kind of juice.
Yeah, what is
isn't
it? This is a dry bin. I didn't put any juice in there. What is this?
Yeah, no liquids.
Yeah.
But it's in, what was it again? It's in the bin.
I think it's in the bin, someone said.
I think it's in the bin.
Which goes down the thing that someone's actually asking someone a question, like, where is this? And they're like, I think it's in the bin. So if someone knows it's in the bin, then maybe it's something they think, well, it should be in the bin.
Yeah, they could have just said, oi, what have you done with the rubbish? And you can say, it's in the bin.
I think it's in the bin. I'll tell you a story, just to make me look really bad. When I was first with my missus, I was tidying up the flat where we lived in at the time. And I wasn't really paying attention. And we had big bags of crisps in a carrier bag just on the side. Mm. And for some reason I thought it was a bin bag.
Yeah.
Because it was a carrier bag.
Yeah.
Because before we had to start paying for carrier bags,
yeah,
we used to use them for rubbish.
Yeah, you'd have loads, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but now I'm like, I'm using that for rubbish. It's a 5p each.
Yeah,
I mean,
these are valuable, yeah.
They're gold mine. So I'd start putting stuff in it, and then I'd throw that bag away. And then my missus come home, and she was like, where's the 24 pack of crisps that I bought? And I was like, I don't know. She's like, well, they were over there in the bag over there. I was like, I don't know. And she's like, where they gone? I was like, I don't know. And it took me ages to realise I've thrown them in the bin.
You've thrown them all away.
I've thrown them all away, and I couldn't go in there and get them because it was like 2 days later.
Oh, yeah. Because I was going to say, surely they'd all be individually sealed. So
Yeah.
it would have been fine.
It would have been fine.
If they've been there for a few days, and yeah.
With bin juice.
Bin juice.
This weird bin juice that just appears.
Yep.
No one actually knows where it's come from. Or where it's festered.
Oh, dirty.
Dirty bin juice. And then here's a story to make you laugh. Changing my little boy's nappy today. Right? And he's too quick now. A little bit poo in the nappy. He grabbed it. He threw the nappy in the air.
Did he?
Poo on the wall. Poo on the floor.
Really?
Poo on his fingers. Do you know what I mean? It's just like how quickly mess can occur.
So you took it off, and the dirty one, you put it to one side?
No, I took it off, I ripped it, he had a pull-up one on, so I ripped it, and I was like, right, cool, I'm going to get that. Held his legs up, turned around to get the wipes. Yeah. As I did that, he had grabbed it and threw it, poo on the wall, poo on his fingers, poo on the floor. I got away with not getting it on me.
Yeah.
But then, he was looking at his hands, and was like, poo!
Freaked out.
Like, what is this? I was like,
and I'm sure you then cleaned the wall and you cleaned the floor.
No, I left it.
And you
just
cleaned
left it.
All I'm saying is, even though you have cleaned it, especially if it's carpet, there's still going to be some there. Right now,
there's fecal matter in my house right now.
There's still some poo on your wall, and there's still some poo in your carpet.
There is.
Well, almost no matter what you do, right? If you give it a deep clean, you'll be fine. But yeah, that's going to be there for a long time.
If you guys ever have kids, what's going to happen?
Poo on the wall.
Poo everywhere. Poo explosions. Every father out there, every mother out there, listen, right now is like, yep, been there, done that. You can't get away from it. It's poo.
Well, yeah, we haven't been there, done that yet with the in regards to the kids, and you're not selling it.
Nah. You can't really, though, can you? Kids are great, but you can't really sell it when
Well, I've got to say, your boy is very cute.
He is. He's pretty awesome.
You know, I am suspicious whether he's really yours or not.
He looks just like me, though, doesn't he?
He is. Well, he is very, very cute.
Yeah,
he's a looker,
but he is also cheeky.
Yeah,
so cheeky
and pooey.
And poo. He likes to fling poo. That's a fling poo. So I think it's in the bin. Could be a case of like
Miles's pooey nappy.
Where's it now?
No, yeah, as you saying to your missus, I think it's in the bin. Actually, half of it's on the wall, some's on the floor.
I must have been a horrible boyfriend because even when we lived together, I remember I ate like a whole bag of chocolate before she could, and I blamed the cat. I said the cat ate it.
Cats don't really go for that kind of food,
no,
do they?
And she didn't believe it.
No.
But you know what? I kept that lie up for 3 years.
Why would you need to keep that up for
I just
3
felt like
years?
I should. I just kept it going. I went, no.
So how'd you get found out?
One day she just went, did the cat really eat that chocolate that time?
3 years later.
And I was like, no.
Yeah, you say to her, I can't lie to you anymore.
Yeah,
I did before.
3 years have passed. It's fine.
Okay.
Right, you want to pick that one?
Yeah. Okay. Right. 4 snooker balls, a woolly sock, and I can't read this one, and a bandicoot, like Crash Bandicoot. 4 snooker balls, a woolly sock, and a bandicoot.
That makes no sense.
I'm reading that right, aren't I?
A bandicoot, yeah. Well, 4 snooker balls in a woolly sock. That's like that scene from Scum. You seen that film with Ray Winston?
No.
He's like, back in the 70s, he gets 4291, and he's put down, he goes to prison and all that stuff. He's like young offenders.
Right.
And then he puts in, he goes and beats someone up, puts snooker balls in the sock, and smack him around the head. It's like a proper key scene. It's like a pivotal scene in the movie, and everyone talks about it all the time. That's what people say. So either somebody's telling us something.
Yeah. Now,
I don't know what. I thought, isn't a bandicoot some kind of like kangaroo?
Yeah, I was going to ask. So, at what point during the film does a bandicoot appear?
I don't know. Maybe it's wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something else.
But yeah, bandicoot. What? It's is it? Yeah, is it a real thing or is it just some fox /
I think it's some
kangaroo,
kind of fox kangaroo
like
thing.
Dingo.
Yeah, it sounds like that
thing.
I think it's from Australia.
But you remember playing Crash Bandicoot?
I've been playing Crash Bandicoot on the PS3, not PS2, PS1.
PS1.
Like the original PS.
And back then, it like blew my mind, like because I think it might have been the first game I ever played on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
And this was like the new era of games consoles,
Mm.
and I just remember my mind being melted by how good it was. And then look where we are now. Was it PS4 now?
3D games now.
Yeah.
PS4, Xbox One,
virtual reality
which has kind of
stuff.
gone back on it. You know what I mean? So 360,
Oh,
one.
yeah. Well, they've gone back to a one. A bit
Gone
like
back
Star
to one,
Wars.
yeah.
They've gone backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's crazy. It's even like someone was watching 3D telly. 3D telly's still around, you know, don't you?
Oh yeah.
But it's not as popular as it was. They thought it was, but it's slowly just sort of having a little slow burn.
Yeah, but even if you said to me now, like, you could have a reasonably priced 3D TV, I don't think I'd be that bothered because you've got to wear the glasses, haven't you?
Because it's a slow burn. That's what it is. People slow burn it. People take their time with it.
Yeah, and I've watched in a pub. I think in my life, I've only watched 2 football games in 3D, and I don't really feel the need to do it again.
No.
At first, you're like, "Whoa, this is really cool."
Yeah.
But nah.
Oh, okay.
It's not that great.
All right, we'll do one more, and then we go. So, the last one of the show. Good way to end on. Adam Barker. Selfless, shameless promoter.
Is that what it says, Adam Barker?
This is Adam Barker, look. Adam Barker.
Okay. Well, I can probably think of some funny questions for this one then.
Who is the most awesomest guy at CCR.
Awesomest guy, secret crush.
Yeah.
You know.
Who is everybody's number one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do you reckon they just spoke to everyone at CCR and you came out consistently at number one?
Yeah. Probably.
Or,
See,
go on.
Got to come clean now, right? Everyone thinks that I come across on this show for some reason. Don't know why. I come across a little bit arrogant. Come a little bit confident.
Oh, okay.
But I'm very self-deprecating. It's all a facade. If you ever meet me outside of this show, and I'm not saying come and meet me because, you know, I don't even know who half you are, but still, I'll talk to anyone. I'll chat to them. I like to talk to people. I talk to people on Twitter all the time. You know what I mean? So I'm quite a chatty person. But when I'm outside, if you saw me in a pub, I'd be quite quiet. Just chilled.
Yeah, just keep yourself to yourself.
I'm not
talk to your
centre of
mates.
attention. I'm never that person in the pub that's always like drunk and leery.
Yeah.
I'm always pretty quiet. I'm like, yeah, just chilling out, yeah. But I'm with my own group and kind of like chatty
Yeah.
and fun.
Well, I've been out for drinks with you before.
Yeah.
I can confirm that you are chatty and fun,
Yeah. Thank you very much, Nick.
but not Larry.
I'm not leery. I hate leery people. Hate people that leery. People that get drunk. I went out over Christmas. On that Friday, I saw you. Got
Yep.
pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Right, we left. When we left, all right, people listening right now probably don't care. But anyway, when you left, we were standing outside drinking someone's homebrew from a Coke bottle.
Were you?
Sounds dodgy, but I knew him. It was fine.
Sounds very
And
dodgy.
it was really nice.
So, but what did they? So you were outside the bar. What had you like left, or were you just?
Yeah,
on
we
the
left.
benches outside.
They kicked us out at 12 o'clock.
So
They
you
said,
met some person that you know.
Yep,
who
he had some
said,
homebrew.
I've got.
Try this. So we tried it. Then he made the guy from the bar who owned the bar try it. And then we were like, okay, cool. And then we walked home. I saw about 4 people. Then I went out on a Saturday night on my works do.
Yeah.
I smashed.
Great.
Oh, it was horrible. I got so drunk to the point where I'm standing there and I'm spinning.
Yeah.
Wasn't good.
Were you Larry?
No, I wasn't there. I was still quiet.
Yeah.
But you know when you stand there having a drink and you stand at the bar and then suddenly it clicks.
Yeah.
And you're just like out of focus.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to go home.
Yeah.
I was sick.
Yeah.
Horrible.
But do you think it's great? Well, you might not have reached this point yet, but it is great when all the experience of drinking, you get to a stage where you finally realise, once you have just had enough that night, you actually know, no, I've had enough now, I'm going to slow down, and the next day you feel fine. Things don't get stupid.
Yeah.
But how many mistakes you have to make along the way to then realise when your limit is.
Exactly.
But like all things, there's experience. Learn from your mistakes.
Exactly. So I thought that's a good way to end the show.
Yeah.
Talking about me.
Talking about you.
Giving me advice.
Yeah, advice, talking about you. Just, well, you are the show. This is you. Your name's above the door.
It is, and someone else's name is above the door, and she ain't even here. Will she come back? Who knows? Anyway, well, thanks for listening to the Really Real Show, Really Random Show with Nick. You can listen to Nick's podcast, What the Pho,
You can.
and it's on every month, first of month.
Yeah, so
You try and put it out?
yeah, one episode a month. Yeah, we're on iTunes, we're on Spreaker.
Yeah.
What the Pho Travel Podcast.
Yeah. It's under the Barker and Parker Presents. It's a little banner.
Your empire.
Yeah, it's pretty like a sister podcast to us. All right, okay. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. If you missed this, if you just tuned in right now, download the podcast. A little bit extras on there with little intros and outros.
We talk about a lot of poo.
We do. I'll be back next week. With whom? I have no idea. Bye.
Bye.
There we go. That's it. End of the podcast.
Pretty good, wasn't it?
It was pretty good. Did you enjoy it?
I really did, actually. Yeah, I
Yeah?
really enjoyed it. Obviously, the highlight was Dr. Jones.
Yeah. Aqua.
And all the poo.
And all the
All the poo.
Well, we made it. We made the first podcast of 2016.
Well, it's downhill from here, isn't it?
That's it now. Like, will she be back? Will she be back?
Yeah.
Will Parker return?
Of course she will.
Who knows?
I think, if anything, she has to return just because Parker and Barker is just such a good name.
Parker and Parker, by the way.
So let me get that right.
You said Parker and Barker.
So it's Barker
And Parker.
and Parker.
I come first.
So I think
It's my show.
Yeah, okay, I got that wrong. I hold my hands up to that one. But if she ever did leave, I think your only choice is to find someone else with the surname Parker.
I know. It's weird, isn't it? I don't even know anyone. Maybe her other half.
Oh, that's true.
I could get Sam in.
Yeah, very true.
Sam Parker.
And then all you're going to do is then, if he says no, you're just going to contact his family and go through his
Parker
whole,
family.
Go through his whole family, yeah.
I could just get someone called Parker. Or should I just get someone and just make them change their name by default?
Yeah, okay, so that's your other option, yeah.
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 Lots of
Although that
ideas.
does sound like a lot of effort,
It does, doesn't it? If I can grab someone else, do another random show.
I'm sure.
That'd be fun, isn't it? I've done
sure
four
you'll
now.
find
We've done
someone.
4 of them. I've made 4 hours worth of content with no prep
Yeah, and like
and talked rubbish.
and what happened earlier, yeah, we just had some random answers.
Absolute tosh.
But then, yeah, you go off on a tangent.
Nonsense.
Yeah, it was good.
Nothing.
Though. I mean, it's a good format for the show.
It is. Could it last?
Don't know.
Don't know. Do you know what I mean? Have I
Time
got,
will tell.
has he got legs? Has he got legs? Who knows? Anyway, give us a tweet at Real Show CCR. Let us know what you thought about the last 4 shows that we've done. Let us know where you think Emily is. I want to know the hashtag Where's Parker?
Where's Barker?
Yeah, where's Parker? Let's find her. Let's get her back. Or, she might not come back.
I'm sure she will.
I might not come back.
That's true. Yeah.
Who knows? Life's too short. I can't make promises.
Or the response from this episode might be so positive, you'd have to say, Nick, you're going to have to be a regular feature now.
Oh, hang on.
It's going to have to be...
Get Amy in. Oh, I want her to hear this. Come here, Amy.
Come in.
Amy's in the studio.
Hello.
Right. Nick, just continue what you were just saying.
All I said was, if, after this show, the feedback is so positive, you might have to say to Emily, see you later. And you'd say, Nick, you have to be on every week.
Look at this guy.
And it would be
This guy.
let me get it right. So you're Barker with a B, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
Barker and Thompson.
So the
B&T.
B&T. BLT. We need someone L.
Lee.
Amy Rose Lee.
We could do
BLT.
the BLT show.
Oh my god, that worked out perfectly.
Barker Lee Thompson.
Barker Lee Thompson. Let's do it. I don't know. We can't just do it straight away. We just think of stuff. We've had a drink. We're drunk. We're not. No. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I think that's
so many ideas.
that's
The
got
world
legs.
just keeps spinning. We can continue. Anyway, that's the end of the podcast. Everyone can go now. We can go. And we will see you. Well, I'll see you next week, maybe. Nick just invited himself back by the looks of it.
Yeah, see you next week.
See you later, everyone. Bye.